Good morning, YouTube. Welcome everybody. Morning, Arkan. You was, yeah. Morning, Geert. Sorry, guys, I slept in a bit this morning. I had a good night, so I'm a little bit late with everything that I need to do. So I thought instead of postponing the stream, I'm just going to start where I'm at, and you guys can follow along, and we can chat in between, kind of a thing. My ISA deviation calculator. Get iVAO going. There was an update to iVAO client last week, and I've only connected once just to see that it works. We'll keep an eye on that one. Speech engine for Linda. All right, my AutoOrtho is running already. All right, now, believe it or not, I was actually thinking of flying the Phoenix today. I updated my GSX and I wanted to see those passengers go inside and sit down. And my 2020 is just not starting up, and I don't have the time to figure it out now, so I just closed it. We'll stick to the new Explain Beta. Go check that one out then. Hope you guys had a good week. I hope you guys are going to have a wonderful weekend. Get some rest as well, eh? Don't overdo it. The week's long. You know, that first 5 days after the weekend can sometimes tire you out a bit, eh? Make sure to rest when you can, when you're able. All right, so we want to go to LFLL. Let's see. Group flight info. Who parked where? And while we're at it, let's just check the takeoff runway. So 17, right? I think it's that one. No, is it? Sorry. Yes, 17, right. Obviously, that's right. And we don't want to taxi too far. B63. Anybody on B63? Yes. Dave is on 63. What's that one? B10. Don't see anybody on B10. I'll take B10. LFLL. There we go. Tracking real time. Hello, Christopher. Good morning. Yeah, thank you. It's nice to be here again. This week was exceptionally busy, eh? I did one cheeky little steel flight there in the middle of the week one morning because I was working at home again. It felt so weird, eh? I'm used to, I mean, my whole life, adult life, has been since 2004. It really ramped up until 31 December 2023. I used to fly like 2-3 flights a day. And all of a sudden, here comes 2024 and the handbrake gets pulled. It is so not me. So weird. Testing Mr. Start. Yeah, life changed. All of a sudden, 1 January 2024, Christopher, my life just changed. It's just, it happened. I always used to joke, you know, real world interferes with virtual world, and we had all kinds of jokes about it in my AFK. Notice here on the stream I also have a little chirp about it. But it is so. It just changed. Weird. Christopher, shoot when you're ready. We're waiting on everything to happen, so you might as well start chatting with me. Yeah? Tell me what questions you have. Christopher, the nav files, how it works is the Zibomod does not read directly from X-Plane or Navigraph for that matter. Okay, so the Zibomod makes its own nav files, runways, gates, anything related to nav is contained in those 4 files. You can identify it just by reading the file name. So those files are generated when you install the Zibomod, and the reason it had to change was because of the new X-Plane 12.1 beta. All right, that was the reason it had to change. There's a slight difference between how the previous X-Plane 12.09 and 12.1 works. So that was the reason for that one. And then let me just put this away quickly. Come on. Hide. The moment the mouse leaves the screen, this thing attaches itself to the mouse. Takes a few attempts to get it to be reasonably out of the way so we don't see it. Sometimes I'm lucky, I grab it right by the ear and then it goes away nicely. It's just part of our development tools. We don't have to show that to you. All right, okay. Then the Vulkan folder is for the shader cache, okay? So remember Vulkan uses all these fancy shaders and things to make it look nice and nice, okay? And what happens is from time to time, even especially between versions of X-Plane, those things don't go away properly. So the easiest way to fix any Vulkan errors is just to get rid of the cache. And then 9 out of 10 times, if you start your X-Plane again, it will 100% of the time generate new caches, but then it won't have a conflict with any of the old caches. So it's 9 out of 10 times you're going to fix any of your Vulkan errors just by deleting that Vulkan shader folder. That's all it is. Morning, Richard. Nice to see you. Yeah, I'm referring to beta, X-Plane 12.1. I'm in 12.1 now. This is the latest one. This is beta 7. Where do we see it there? Beta 7. So this is the latest one. Where is graphics? Sorry. The big thing that they've said is they've separated MSAA and FXAA. So now you can choose whether you want it enabled or disabled just by a tick. I have not spent much time trying to figure this thing out, okay? Now, the moment I move any of my sliders, this X-plane is going to crash out, so I'm not even going to touch anything. All right, I've learned my lesson. Okay, so it is what it is. All right, I'll leave it as that. Okay, morning, Richard. I'm okay now that I'm starting to wake up, buddy. I slept in a bit this morning, and it takes me a good couple of minutes to really wake up. So if I say something stupid, guys, just forgive me, and you know, we'll laugh together. Christopher, so only delete those with each X-plane update. The Vulcan shader cache, yes, yeah. You know, when you go from one version of X-plane to another, that's a good idea to delete them. The nav files in Zibo, you only had to do it for fix 20. Okay, if you have done it after fix 20, it's good enough, but you'd only have to do it once. Okay, and Zibo will recreate them for you.
I'm back, Nico.
Hello, welcome back, Kakan.
How are you doing? Is everything fine?
Yeah, all good, all good. I'm busy talking to the guys and gently setting up in the background here.
Roger that. I don't want to get busy to you then.
Yeah.
I'm stop talking.
Yeah, you don't have to stop talking. You can talk with me. It's just I have to concentrate a little bit. So at some point in time, you might wait for an answer for a few seconds. That's all.
Okay, Nico. No problem. I'm excited, you know. I
I
said
know.
after 13 years, I am going to be outside of my country.
Good. Right. So that thing we can stow for now. Then let's get into Edge. Right, so our flight is going to come from Lyon to Venice over there. And as you can see, the champions are already off and doing their thing. They're always off quick early. Right, so this is the VA for those of you that do not know the VA. And I'm going to do my flight planning here, send the information to SimBrief and receive my information back. Just want to quickly copy the flight plan and stuff here from my planning. Copy. And we can get that bar at the top going again. LIPZ. Right. So edge off. Display capture off. As I edge on. There we go. Generate. It's the good old Zibo. To paste. And there we go. 04 right. Yeah, Christopher, AI. It's one of the reasons I don't use it. I need my computer to concentrate on what I'm doing. I don't need to have things take away some of the power. Richard, we use PHP VMS. I think that's what you call it. Let's see. No, I'm talking nonsense. It's called VM host, I think. Hang on. I'll do some Googling in the background, right? Give me a second. I'll tell you now. I think it's VM host, yeah. Oh no, it was. It's correct. It's PHP VMS version 7. There you go. There it says. So PHP VMS version 7, but this is customized for us, right? So if you go to this website, you can get your own entry-level basic setup, okay? But it will never look like ours because our one was custom made for us, right? We use this disposable Hero extended pack, all right? Cost a few bucks to buy that one from Dispo. And then we had, first it was Mako, and now it's Marco. Interesting, the names are very close together. I always have to think carefully about it. Right, so the domain and the hosting is done by the same guy, Nabil, that wrote PHP VMS. All right, so I just buy the hosting from him, and you can buy the domain from him as well, everything, and then you just run it from there. But be warned, okay, it does not look like ours. This is custom made for us. This is the basic thing that you get for free. It's functional, but it's very basic compared to what we have. See here at the top, it talks about the hosting and everything. You can get everything from this website. phpvms.net. That's what it's called. Morning, Christer. Sergio, tell me how to open the taxiway chart in Avitab. Well, I think there are different versions of it. Me personally, I use Navigraph. Okay, so I use the Navigraph desktop charts inside of my Avitab. I'll show you when we get there. Richard, just one more thing about PHP VMS and the Dispo add-on that we've got running here. We looked at probably 6 or 7 different virtual airline packages, okay? And I can tell you one thing. It's not cheap to run them, okay? If it wasn't for the collective effort by everybody in our group to actually, put the money into the system and the time into the system, it gets very expensive very quickly and very tiring because it's a hell of a job to set up a VA. I mean, I think it took us like a year to really settle, and we've been running now for probably 5 or 6 years as well now, or 5 years at least, and the amount of effort that goes into here is tremendous. If you're going to just make a small regional VA, it's good enough, it's fine. But just be warned, it's a massive undertaking. And anyway, if you need more information, come chat with me here on Discord. I think that's going to be the easiest way to handle most of your queries because you're going to have a lot of questions. All right. I think that's done. Something's eating my resources up again. I can feel it's like something is pulling a handbrake here. Let's just close a couple of things. Right, so it's busy doing the transaction there with some brief in the background now. Right, and there you go. So now the flight is dispatched and we can start our ACARS. Just received my sim brief download there. Right, there's the ACARS that's just opened up. So if you do it this way, everything gets populated for you. Now I can just click on start my flight and then the VA can track me. There you go. Move that out of the way. And quickly go do the IVAO pre-filing. You can do your WTSON pre-filing from the website as well, yeah. That 350. Let's have a look, see. 350. No step climbs today. Awesome. File. All right. So now that we have the SimBrief dispatched and the file from SimBrief, we can do the rest. Let's start with basics. Let's look at that map thing. Right, so I'm going to do a couple of things. First of all, I've set it up now where I get my FMS plan file as well as my Zibo file, that XML for Zibo. Inside of the AviTab plugin in Roots, there's if you use the latest beta, this is the latest beta version, guys. You can click on load and you can actually go and load your FMS plan in here, which is that one. You can close it, go to map, and there you see it's drawn the little line for you. Very impressive. It's very nice. Now, the maps, the first couple, that's your built-in AviTab kind of style stuff, okay? So you can add your own maps in there, and then the ones at the bottom, this is Navigraph. So I obviously linked my Navigraph to AviTab. So if I go to the charts, I prefer the high altitude charts because obviously I'm going to use the high routes. All right, and then there you go. That is how they display the taxi routing and stuff, right? So that's your ground chart. All right, so we're going to taxi up on Tango and we're going to go to the holding point Tango over there. It's nice and easy. That's one way of doing it. Another way of doing it is this is a free add-on, but it runs as a plugin, so you can then use Airport Navigator. All right, so obviously there's a bit of setting up that needs to go in here. You need to set up your key binds and then you need to set everything correctly. But this is a free version from Pikitanga Duncan that also makes the ZHSI. So see, you can follow yourself along on this thing. There you are, that little triangular thing there. There you can also see it uses Tango. We're going to use Tango, go up to. But over here is more detail, at least it tells you Tango and then it goes to Alpha 1. So that's a different way of doing it. Then, I know I had the flight factor one in here as well. I'm not sure if it's actually still here. I never use it. AVS. Yeah, there you go. There's Airport Visual System. This is a payware thing, right, from Flight Factor. So, I must be honest, I've got to go and think how you use this one again. I can't really remember. There's taxiways, yep. Here you go. Right, so now you can actually plot your taxi route yourself. Plot it already, we know we want to go. Hey, accept. There you go. Let's center it quickly on us again. Hello, Alex. All good in you? Yeah, so anyway, there you go. I've now shown you all the possible ways of getting your taxi stuff in the sim. Anyway, let's close that. This is good enough for us. Right. Okay. So we've set up our stuff there. Let's use airside services, and we're going to load the aircraft, load the OFB, and activate. Right, so there you see things are happening. You know, but I just realized I took out my JAR ground handling services 2 beta versions ago. It was giving issues, so I took it out. Damn, I forgot. All right, that doesn't matter. We're going to use this one then. Just to give it a little bit more eye candy. Why not?
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up. Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
I haven't told it which way to go yet, Christer. The truck is connected, but it's awaiting my command to say which side I need to push to. So in that case, it doesn't really matter because I will just call it when I'm ready. I know. If you want to blame someone, blame Sasso. He said that we must do it more real, like in the real world. And I kind of like it. It's nice to just connect the guy and then later on you just point your tail and your nose. There goes Anthony. I'm late. I'm really late. Yeah, I took the test model for the flight.
Ground to flight deck, fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
We are off traffic information, Rajuri 1081, taxi to runway 17 right, Vietnam Boulevard.
Visual terminal with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plates.
Anthony's broadcasting the Discord channel as well. Christopher, I have no idea when the final release will be. It will obviously be after Explain releases their stable candidate for 12.1. We'll check it, we'll see. But I can't tell you an exact time. No idea. Hello, Steve. Morning.
Sorry, traffic accommodation is about passing 60,000. Table.
Bit of a zigzag there, eh? Oh, getting my 30 plus FPS here, but it feels like a handbrake's been pulled. I think it's because I put my MSAA just that one notch too high. It's on 8 times MSAA, and I tell you what, my little graphics card is struggling. Must be that.
Free traffic, schematic is right, passing to 9,000 on the Zibo Delta 4 Sierra departure, last call. Solid traffic.
Yeah, it would help. Sorry, my bad. First, dummy. Right, okay, so we're almost there for the trim as well. Yeah, I also got good performance, and that's why I thought let's ramp it up a notch. Unfortunately, I think that was the killer.
Departure cross check and I'll call, thank you.
We can really only push one way, right?
Run to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Right, we're not going to release yet. Of course, Christer. That's absolutely correct what you're saying there. No two systems are the same. Right, so let's get the APU going. 1, 2, 3.
Well, traffic information. Algerie 1081.
Hello, Gilbert.
Alpha 2.
Thank you so much.
Right. Well, ready for departure.
Yes, Steve. Better pushback. Preferences. No, okay, it's active, so it can't show. It's in the second column from the left at the bottom. There's a tick box.
Information. It's a very pleasure to see all the Skymatix team to Lyon. Happy to see you.
Thank you.
Right, so we are set. Lyon traffic Skymatix 001, push and start.
Starting pushback and you may start engines.
Ooh. See, I'm so used to Linda. So used to Linda. There we go. Let's try again. It should work. There you go. Yeah, she took the day off. Steve, in all honesty, it happened to me as well. One of our friends here actually helped me to see it. I read it and I didn't see it. I was obviously having a bad day as well. So anyway, we're all human.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Standby.
And for those of you wondering, how does the engine start when the fuel pumps are not on? It's gravity fed, okay? You can start it without the pumps. It's just not a good idea to fly without them. So anyway, it's much of a muchness.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal of the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
No, it was still in the process. What I did was, after engine 2 started up, I already put it on the bus. Then I had to start engine number 1 and then come back to do that. Yeah, I'm blonde and I'm slow sometimes, but I'm not that bad. Alright, now flaps 5. 1, 2, 3. Kick these pedals into operation again. Oops, what? My chair got stuck there. Move everything. Say, we got it. I don't think I've got it right. Thank you. I try. If I had more time, I would love to go do and redo some of those videos of mine, man. One day we'll get there. Do we have anybody on this airport? Doesn't look as if there's anybody here. Alright, let's go. Sounds like we're taxiing to the destination again. Aye. Right. Lyon traffic, Skymatix 001, line up takeoff, runway 17 right.
Approaching 17 right. On runway 17 right. Caution on taxiway. On taxiway.
See, this is what happens when you look at your tiller and you want to try and get that thing sorted. I hate it when I land and that thing is not in the center, you see. So I look that side and then I almost go off the runway. There we go. Gear up. Hey, Uncle John, how are you?
I'm alright, how are you then?
Yeah, I'm okay, thank you. I'm almost woken up now.
Okay.
Yeah, almost awake.
I'm well impressed with the latest X-plane.
Okay.
Okay. Especially on the clouds.
All right.
You know the rail tracks,
Yeah, yeah.
they disappeared.
Okay. All right. Well, keep your eye on it.
Take my hat off to them, we got rid of them.
Yeah, no, good job, good job. I'm impressed myself as well now. This is my first flight in the latest beta now, so so far so good. Morning, Neil. Welcome.
Joe's flying down to Turkey tomorrow, so I'm going to be mirroring that flight.
Yeah, you said so.
4.5 hours.
Yeah, I've seen that as well, Steve. This is the new beta test version of xEnviro that I'm flying with as well. I must be honest, Andre and the guys did a great job here, man. This is next level again. Oh, that's nice, Neil. Oh, it's beautiful. So, did you survive the plumber yesterday, Uncle John? Okay, your mic's very bad. I can hardly hear you, eh?
Yeah, it's because of the engine sound. Nothing to do with the mic. If I kill the engine, you can hear the doctor.
Yeah, Neil, those are two guys I don't speak to often anymore.
I'll catch up on you when you go again.
Okay,
Enjoy.
thank you, you too.
Bye.
Look at that. Just look at that. Wow. Well, Neil, this is the latest xEnviro test version. This is pre-beta. Okay, this is an alpha test version. So you can see exactly what they're up to, but they won't release until there's a stable X-plane again. Huh?
Towers online.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Good morning, Joe. Happy Father's Day to you too. Nice to see you again. Oh, Neil, they will. It's just a question of timing. Neil, I am, but I increased my MSAA to 8 times, and that is having a detrimental effect on it. I'm still 30 odd. Look, the frames are good. It's not bad, but there were times when I mentioned in the stream, it feels like somebody pulled the handbrake, and the only thing I can think of is it's because I increased my MSAA. I see we now have ground on as well. That's awesome. May stop off descent already. Let's start setting up. I don't want to get caught short. Fish on the limit. Ooh, turbulence. Excellent, Neil. Right, so frequencies, minima courses, they are all set. And at least these poor people, so now their bladders can't hold the flight. We almost ready for descent, so they better hurry up. Right, okay. All of this is set, then descent altitude 3,000. There we go. Hello, Jack. Jack, I already did my landing preparation. That's why it's set. I really don't want to forget it when I get lower down. So when I do my setup, I always set that thing. It has absolutely no effect in the air, so there's no reason why not to. We're basically ready for the descent now. That's it. No, I think that could be a company SOP or something. There's no Boeing rule that says that you can't set it. I mean, literally once you're off the ground, you can set it technically already. So for me, it's part of my descent preparation. That's why I do it. I don't have to worry about it later. Speaking of stepping away, I just need to quickly run to the little boy's room. I'll be back just now. I'm back. I'm back. Nice, nice. See, most of the other guys have landed already. Right, so that's me. There's Anthony, there's Uncle John, and there's David. Hello, David. He's sitting upstairs. Oh my goodness. Ja, die ouderdom, nee. I started noticing that my pair of glasses here is starting to blur a little bit on me now, so it's sad, you know, part of life and all, but looks like I'm gonna have to go get a new pair of glasses soon anyway. Thank you, Alex. Yeah, I can't wait to land to turn out that MSAA. I can virtually guarantee that's the problem. Outdoor gnome. Ouderdom. It means old age. That's our word for old age. Exactly, Alex. Yeah. No, that's a good sale. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, you made me laugh, Scotsman. That's so cute. That's actually really brilliant. The interpretation from the Scotsman is so cool. Ah, I hear you. I can see the connection. Yeah, Jack, we're gonna have to come up with some nice words for us now. Hey.
Until the seatbelt sign has been switched off.
Scotsman, that's why we like you so much, because of all that nonsense in your head. I mean, that's what makes you unique. Because it's not really nonsense. It's actually, you know, part of life and all, and it's nice to see the differences, because we're all different, you know. It's just nice. I like it. I like to see the diversity. Right, so because I took the shortcut, we are a little bit high now. We have to descend kind of rapidly. Looks like the aircraft scoping. Right, all that induce drag should help. Yeah. No worries, man. Can you imagine how boring it would have been if we were all the same? We thought the same, had the same backgrounds, everything. Oh, that wouldn't have been fun. Thank you, Scotsman. We have information echo. There you go, Krister. You understand the assignment. Yeah, I'm pulling it. We want that additional drag to make the nose dip a little bit more.
Venice Tower, schematic 08 is established on LFLL 04 right.
Schematic 004, continue approach, break, Skyfriend 135, welcome to Venezia. Contact disregard.
Contact ground on 121, decimal 705.
Not yet, I'll tell you. Actually, you can just go. Skyfriend 135, contact Venezia ground on 121, decimal 705, bye-bye.
Ground 121, decimal 705,
Yeah. No, I took out the segment.
Skymatic 008, runway 04 right, clear to land, surface in 040 degrees, up 1 knot.
008, clear to land, runway 04 right. Copy the winds.
Yeah, so, Scotsman, I took out the whole segment there, and that, reduced my track miles considerably. So I was over 5,000 foot above profile. That's why I pulled that brake immediately.
Venezia Torre, Aresax 326, altezza 02, pronti alla partenza, pista 04
Yeah, it's coming
Roger,
back.
Aresax 326, continua holding point alpha per pista 04 right.
Continua il taxi all'holding point alpha per pista 04
Far we out. He wants me to contact him immediately, What? Hang on, let's see. We're 33 miles out. Yo. Oh, that's center.
Skymatic 001, I see you're still here. Contact Padova radar on 120725.
No. I don't have that frequency in my list. I don't have that frequency in my list, sir. No, somebody's transmitting over to me again.
No.
127.25. We're going to have to set it manually because that's not in the list. That is not in the list.
Venezia Torre, Aresax 326.
There is no such frequency. 127.25. There is no such frequency. Absolutely no such frequency. Would help if people don't broadcast over me. There is no such frequency.
Skymatic 008, contact Venezia ground on 121705, bye-bye.
Contacting ground and thank you very much for your service.
I have to send him a message. Your frequency is not available to me. I cannot contact you. There is no such frequency. 127.25. There is no such thing. Take a screenshot if he complains. Tower Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001.
There is no such frequency as 120.725 available on the Avaya network. I did send a text message to the person controlling it. I've taken a screenshot. There is no such frequency. I cannot tune to a frequency that does not exist.
Skymatix 001, yeah, he just logged off. He just came on for a minute and then left, so I'm sorry for that.
Alright, thank you so much. I'm about 20 DME anyway on inbound for 04 right, so I'll speak to you closer to the time.
Yep. Aeroshock 326, pista 04 right, autorizzato al takeoff, venti 080 gradi a 4 nodi.
I can stow my speed brake now. Actually arm it now. Cues are in the right place and we might as well switch to it. Yeah, Scotsman, it makes me wonder, what was the whole point? What was the whole idea in coming on then? I don't know, it's kind of funny. If you don't laugh about it, you're going to get angry, so I might as well laugh about it. Just laugh it off. Water off a duck's back. But it's clearly annoying.
Skymatix 001, squawk 0253.
0253, Skymatix 001.
0252, Skymatix 001.
0252 for Skymatix 001.
Aeroshock 326, monitor Unicom 1228.
Unicom 22.8, ciao, grazie mille del servizio e buon fine settimana.
Ciao anche te.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of trying to keep quiet now. Because you're right. That blimp over there, that's little Bonanza.
I've got a question. Are you going to return to Lyon or something?
Only in the morning, sir. Sunday morning, tomorrow morning.
Alright, thank you. I'll see if I can cover you.
Thank you, appreciate it. If we fly tomorrow, that is the scheduled flight, and it will be at 800 Zulu.
Yeah, 800 Zulu is when I can log on tower, so that's good. I'll see if I remember.
Excellent, thank you.
No problem. Skymatix 001, runway 04 right, clear to land, surface wind 090 degrees, up to knots.
04 right, clear to land, Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001, I will be logging off, but there is just going to be a controller to log on now, so you can just stay on the frequency.
Thank you, have a good day.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
Polo, Scotsman Polo.
Approaching 04 right.
Approaching decision height. 200. Minimums.
Who said we can't have fun?
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
That was a nice one. Why are we stuttering? Phew. Oh, not bad. Yeah, how's it, Dave? Let's get over the line here and stop. Alright. And Venice traffic Skymatix 001, runway vacated. Frequency. Yes, ground. Good morning, ground. Skymatix 001, requesting taxi, runway is vacated.
001, ciao from Venice ground. Stand 111 via Tango, Kilo and Uniform.
Stand 111 via Tango, Kilo and Uniform. Skymatix 001, thank you. Yeah, we made it. What on earth? It's not showing my map. Or is it? It's not showing the map. It's gone. Alright, that's interesting. Right, so charts, here we come. He says Tango, Kilo and Uniform. That's Tango, that's Kilo.
Approaching 2 right.
Yeah, I can't get that map back up. See if this one works. Where did we find that other one? Yes. Okay. So at least we have a backup. I've never seen Airport Navigator fail. It's the first time ever. Ever. This is Airport Visual System from Flight Factor. You can buy it from the org. Yep, AVS. Airport Visual System. You'll see if you go back to the beginning, I showed the free one as well, Airport Navigator, but for some reason it doesn't want to start up on this airport. So I'm not sure if the plugin failed or if it's an airport issue. I have no idea. Anyway, it looks like we're going to the right place. Look at all these ticks lining up here. Oh, somebody is doing cartwheels on the network. Well, actually, it's the network we know, but it's funny. It's cool. Sometimes it's
Hotel
weird.
Lima 2013, 5x5, check your flight plan.
There we go. Taxi lights off. We don't want to blind the poor guy. Parking brake set. Let's. Right. Got the engines. There we go. Alright. Okay, stay well, Steve. Thanks for watching. Thank you, everybody, for joining, flying, ATC, everybody involved. Thank you, man. You guys are awesome. So, tomorrow morning, we're going to leave from here, and we're going to fly back to where we came from today, to Lyon. And you guys are all invited. 800 Zulu. And we'll see you then. Bye for now, everybody. Have a good weekend.
I don't see your destination or your